Hello everybody and welcome back to Mark's Allotment. If you live in Britain, you'll be experiencing the very windy weather on this 29th of April. What's the storm called? Oh, I can't remember, but anyway. There's a storm going through, and inside the greenhouse it's quite warm because it's sunny, but outside it's quite chilly and the wind is blowing. So rather than do some work down the allotment, I thought I'd put some tomato plants in this today, and haven't found any cucumber plants yet, but maybe my neighbour will have a spare cucumber plant for myself. Now then, so a bit of a mixed feelings this year in a way. Not that I'm giving up anything, but this may be the last video in this greenhouse for this year, as the plan is to remove this greenhouse and move it down to the allotment, and this area here will be put over to a nice sunny seating area for my wife and myself, and maybe a pizza oven, hopefully. Right, so I'm going to switch off shortly to manoeuvre the camera a bit better in this confined space, because obviously the space is very limited here. Just to show you how I'm putting the tomatoes in, etc. Right, so I'm going to switch off for the time being, and I'll see you shortly. Bye for now. Everybody, and welcome back. So I'm just going to put some, hope you can see from that angle, just going to put some string around the pot and up to support the plants when they start growing, tomato plants. I've got two varieties. There's my glasses. Right, I've got tomato Roma, which is a, where does it say somewhere? It's a pear-shaped tomato, apparently. Oh, yeah, it does say that it's a pear-shaped tomato somewhere. But only £1 a plant, so I thought, you know. And so I got 5 of those, and I got one of a cherry tomato, which is cherry sweet aperitif. That cost me a fortune. That was £3. So yeah, cherry tomatoes. So hopefully they'll be sweeter than this variety. So in my previous videos, going back a couple of years now, I think you'll have seen how I put these in. All I did was fill the pots up so far, put the pot in, filled around until it was level, take the pot out, take the plant out of the pot, and in the hole that was left behind. Makes it a lot easier than trying to fill in around a root ball. Anyway, but what I haven't done this year, as I did in my previous video, is mixing this woolly material that you get in babies' nappies to hold the moisture. I'm just trying to get as much done as I can, because I just haven't got the time to do all of this fiddling about. So anyway, I'm just going to get some strings put in. So all I do is put my hand under the string, grab the end, bring it round, do a little knot around it, around the string, and that gives you a loop, which is a slip loop, I presume. That's what we call it, slip knot. Just put it around the pot. A bit fiddly. Just pull that tight. Move the string up to the top where it's a bit wider, and then I shall. Yeah, I think I'll move the string. So, oh, my knees are not what they used to be. Now then, just gonna bear with me while I move the camera. hoping you can see that. So I'm just going to take it up to this wire, about 3 or 4 inches. Cut that, and then I'm just going to put 2 or 3 round turns. Now, I did mention it in the other video. It's called round turn and a half hitch. Okay, but I've done 3 rounds. Now, no, you can just put the loose end through and pull it tight, but to make it a bit easier later on when you come in to dismantle all this string, you know, when everything's like that, is to put the string through, and if you can see that, put the string through a loop like that. Then it is a bit fiddly, and then just pull up tight like that. There we are. So you got a loop. What happens then? All you got to do is pull that loose end, and it comes undone. But it's in that direction. It's tight. It's a little trick I learned when I was learning to sail. Rather than trying to faff about undoing knots, you just pull a loose end and it all unravels, and it's great. But if the boat is on this part of the string, or the lanyard, or whatever you want to call it, or the bow rope, in that direction is quite tight. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is do the same for the rest, and then water them in. I'll just move the camera down a bit. Right, I'll leave the camera rolling for a bit, and just repeat the process. As I say, I'm just going to as always, it's going great guns, and then you just expect a little bit of a knot in there. That's perfect. Straight. Bit of a loop. Not sure if you can see that part of it. And that's another one down. Okay, so yes, so the allotment is coming along nice, better than I actually thought. I thought I wouldn't have enough time to do all, well, I say all the jobs. I mean, they're not all completed, of course, but most of it is looking tidy, which is basically what I want it to look like. I want it looking like a junkyard. Otherwise you start getting complaints off the other allotment holders of, you know, all these the ones who've got too much time on their hand, and all the way they bloody complain about trivial things. But there we are. So as I say, the thought was to move this greenhouse down to the allotment, onto the shed, and then in this particular space I'll probably repave all this. Yeah, so in this particular space I'll repave all this, take up all I've got here, make it tidy. Then I'll have a nice seating area with a table, and I've always fancied a pizza oven, so I'm gonna at some point make one. Shall I make one? I don't know. Depends how much involved it is. I've seen several YouTube videos of people making these pizza ovens. It's whether I want to go to that much trouble, or whether just to buy one in. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But yes, it can be a nice little sun trap down here. and then you may have to put across the other side of the garden. Then I don't know if you can see, I'll put another greenhouse across there instead. So that's them all tied up. All I've got to do is water them in. I've got quite a lot of stuff to go out. I've got a load of beetroot to go out. I've got some brassicas. I don't know whether I need to prick them out and bring them on, or whether to. Anyway, so that's it for now. Whew, yeah, that's what the temperature in here is. I don't know if it is okay. Well, this is saying 68. I tell you what, it's more than 68 in here. That temperature gauge is not working properly. It's flipping binding in here. So, right, burbling now. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Okay everybody, welcome back to Mark's Allotment. Having checked the film that I just done, I couldn't see what I was doing with the string very clearly because of the way the light was shining. So hopefully I'll show you a bit more of a close-up of my the knot that I did. Anyway, so I just bring the string up, the cobweb out the way, and then just go around a couple of times, once, twice, do it 3 times if you like. Alright, then you bring the string over. Now then, as I say, you can form a loop like that and then just pull the string through. I'll show you the both ways, and then it just ties up, and that's quite secure. Now the only problem is that with this method is that it's a bit fiddly then, as you can see, to undo it. However, if you do it this method, so again we put the string across the front, like so, then we push. Yes, it is fiddly, but it's well worth it. Then you produce another loop, and then you just pull that tight. Okay, again you've still got, in that direction it's tight and it won't undo, but then if you just get the loose end, and then that pulls off, and that's how it makes it much easier later on. So I'll just show you once more. So perhaps my able-bodied camera will have to come even closer. Hopefully you can see it. So I don't think it matters which way around it goes, really. Just once, twice. I'll do 3 times. Put the string across, reach in through that loop, pull another loop through, and just tighten it up, and that's how you do it. And then that should, with a bit of persuasion, and of course it's, there we are. And that's how you do it. Okay, bye for now.